This was a little bit spontaneous, and I was not planning on making a video this week, but while getting ready for the 1.20 update to arrive, I realized that I probably want to do a little something that I meant to do last video, but I didn't. Don't ask me why. I think I just got too excited with the whole slime thing going on. You see, last episode we did quite a bit of ancient debris mining, and we made ourselves 9 netherite ingot to fix up all the rest of the stuff that we have here that's still diamond. Now granted, I also have an axe somewhere, I think in the chest right below my valuables, that's also still diamond, but it's about broken, so I'm ignoring it. Now it would be very easy for me to just plop this down right here, place in my tools, and then place in some netherite, and just kind of, you know, do the thing. By the way, it infuriates me. That infuriates me. But that would just be too easy, and it would also completely defeat the purpose of fixing up this little back area behind the church that has been, quite honestly, bugging me for literally months. For anyone who isn't familiar, I essentially made the church on this little spot up here and had full intentions of completing of continuing the terrain all the way down and across through there, but especially working with, I believe I was still working with iron tools at the time, not a fun experience, so I just kind of left it open in the back. You could see into my basement essentially. But now that's pretty much closed up now. You can still see quite a bit of it down here. You can see where I stopped the terrain. Hello guys, how are y'all today? Hi Kenny. Anyways, minor distraction aside, there is this nice little retaining wall sort of cutting off this area right here. I kind of like it. It mirrors the one over by our ode to Little Bubba Bro, and I quite like it. I think I want to do more things like this. I need to be okay doing things like this, because I tend to rely on retaining walls as sort of like a crutch when it comes to dealing with terrain and sharp drops. But I also can't just allow myself to do a complete 180 and, well, just not use them. Because they are very useful tools when it comes to making your area make sense. Anyway, enough babbling about that. We have a building to make. Now, I did have a couple ideas of how to handle this situation. I know that I want it to be right here, but the main problem is that I had my first option, which I would really, really like to do. It just, quite honestly, doesn't fit the area. So I'm gonna go with my second idea instead, and basically that just kind of means building another, well, building in this area, which is gonna be nice because I am missing quite a few buildings, and I would love to fill this place out a little bit more than it currently is, and get myself some more deep slate tiles so I can finish out this shape. There we go. Something like this I think is going to do us just nicely. It's not going to be an actual forge area, I don't think. I figure I could just go ahead and do that. Get out of here. Ain't nobody asked you for nothing. Go away. I'm working here. Rude. Not everything here needs to be a crypt. You know? Not everything needs to be some spooky, scary thing. And I think that's okay. It does, however, need to match. And honestly, I'm actually quite happy to get back into a little bit of the, oh. Hello! Hi, you helping me? You wanna help? I didn't think you wanted to help. Yeah, so if we start with something like this. I think that's going to do us quite well. I think what might be a fun idea, though, is if we tear this down, get ourselves some dark oak, and maybe some spruce slabs, erect some pillars of that right there, strip them down, of course, and then bring our spruce across like this. Up one more. And then use things that I don't have in my inventory currently. Not sure if this is going to be enough, but if we bring tile like this, and then we bring some cobbled deep slate across on the roof. Yeah, there we go. So we have a little bit of a roof coming off of a small wooden structure off of the big stone structure. I like it. I think that's very cute. You could even do something like that. Maybe with the proper kind of bricks. That might be a little bit more appropriate. For wooden beams, I think that could be fun. Wonder if I put an andesite ceiling in, if that would look any good. You know what? I kind of like it. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there, that can go there. And that just leaves the rest of the exterior to do. I may have gotten carried away. Here it is! Heck yeah! I quite like it, and I figured out exactly what it is. The embalming place, where I don't know the exact term, or the morgue. This is where the bodies are prepared for there's a hole here. You know, this is where the bodies go to be prepared for burial. If we come inside, there are exactly 12 barrels, because there are going to be exactly 11 armor trims, plus the netherite upgrade. So I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of storage space for that. Of course, right here in the center, you've got the table where they would lay down the bodies and work on them. And then, of course, there's little shelves everywhere. There's no way to get to the top floor because that's not really meant to be gotten to. We can actually place ourselves somewhere around here. Maybe just right there will work. A little ender chest so we can still get to everything. And we can go ahead and upgrade our tools and whatnot. Just serious dedication. I'm not sure what that means, but we now have a full set of netherite tools. I forgot about my armor. And armor. You can't see it because... Oh, you can see it. Oh, that's nice. Invisible armor thing doesn't work for netherite, but that's okay. I think it's pretty cool to see myself in netherite armor, which I haven't seen before. This is pretty cool. It's nice to kind of just have. Not really something that I need, it's just something that I wanted. Now, being upstairs really isn't much of anything. Of course, there's some degradation that has happened over the years to the roof and whatnot, and then even though we're not going to be able to come up here, I still wanted to add some details as to things just kind of falling apart. I am going to bring some light up here so nothing can spawn. I just forgot to do that while I had that available to me. So yeah, if we look right here, we got another little thing added to our area. It's a little bit out of the way from everything else, but I think that's a good thing because it kind of forces me to start connecting things a little bit more via these overgrown graveyards that that I started putting in and then completely forgot that I was trying to put in. But this gives me a little bit more of an excuse to start stretching those more and more around. But yeah, that's got it all. We've got our usual little corruption that's going up the sides and into the building itself. And we finally have an explanation for how, or I should say, how the bodies are processed for the graves. The only thing that we're missing are, well, the graves. which is probably something that I'll work on between episodes, quite honestly, because it's building graves is not something that's the most entertaining, but I don't know. You let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Even from this area right there, it looks a little bit different from the other things that we've kind of placed around our area so far, but I think that's okay. It still looks like it fits in. In all honesty, I think our shrine to the egg probably looks a little bit different from anything else. But I think even though it looks different, it fits right in. We have a nice little morgue for ourselves where we can do any and all armor trim situations that we could ever really want. Yeah, and as the end of the day comes, so does this video. I hope you have a nice day, and if you enjoyed it, let me know. I hope you have a nice day, and bye.